Jr. Dmitry Bivol.
Gentlemen, gave us bang at the bell. God bless.
With a world title belt and the amateur. Can he close the talent gap?
Face someone with the power.
Up and down twice, stopped him in round one. That fame, of course, is beating the left.
It was a sad way for...
The chant is up here. We're in Verona, New York. Fame. So it is a drop.
Body pressure, but fighting behind the jab.
Sergio,
I think Bivol is all around good fighter, and I thought he was all puncher, but like he told us,
lip service, defense smartly. Flashing a ball up. Good jab again by Bivol. And another. Just trying to paw at the jab and get close enough to land a hard right.
Aware of that as he tries to go inside.
Fairly effective with that jab. Broken twice in his career. Good body shot there by Bivol. What an unbelievable, skillful fighter. One of the WBA white trunks with the stars. And Sergio, your thoughts on it?
Attempting's a good word. Bivol passed the test. He looked for the
tail sign is the jab. You're right. Get him. Thought they had Artur better be. So Johnson bounced back with a win here. Earl Maddox to navigate.
That fight initially was earmarked for HBO. HBO goes out of business.
Shoulder. So trying to come in defensively in the pocket. Fine was regrouping there for a moment. Bivol said, "Oh no, you're not breathing. I'm coming at you." Straight ahead with the jab in the right hand.
Obviously, they bothered Smith because there was a discouraged look.
Needs something specific. Give him
the body away. That's going to be the bang the body up a little bit.
Now with a lot of pressure, and now look, it's up.
Yeah, he's a hard hitter, and if he didn't break that jump,
no, he has a lot of power. Look, I know Smith's going to come in here and try to. But your first priority is to win rounds. Be respectating when the war is going to be made. He opens up net pressure to Sergio. It's almost there. Kind of bounce it off the left. We mean when we say amateur pedigree, we say the guy's got there is a gap in talent here, gap in skill.
Down.
Is Will a favorite? We talk Bivol. Better anybody stand out to you?
Steady puncher as well. I think scary.
Chance up for Joseph is wider than I even thought.
Encouraging when you're fighting economic punches. Everything is hard.
And now Bivol holds. If I get my man hurt, that's the time.
In that last exchange.
Skills are there as well for Bivol. Move. He was able to clutch just from with a body shot.
No measuring. On Bivol's part.
Subtle things that he does there.
Puncher is really good with his feet like that.
Strategy in this fight, he just can't get that jab through. Dmitry Bivol's deep.
Trying to solve a puzzle from a guy who is fundamentally sound.
Right.
To his credit, when he thought he had his man better than a glance. Caught him really flush.
Is how I knew he caught it. He didn't win the round, but he won momentum.
With a good hard shot, and Bivol certainly wasn't that close.
I doubt it's going to work with a boxer like Bivol.
Joe Smith takes a deep breath as well.
And look at his face. He's a fighter, a dangerous fighter.
He's got a good jaw.
That was a really pretty move on Bivol's part. Just ring generalship Bivol.
Smith trying to come in, left shoulder, a loaded weapon. Be confident, and you can see that on his face.
Every punch is economical on his part.
Doubles up.
Eyes of the ring matters. It's a pretty big.
Oh, he told us in the fighter meetings. I love him.
Get changed, get ready to fight.
I love that. You know, Sergio's your main event guy,
but you're supporting you all the way.
Chris Mannix, Joe Smith got some energy here. He's trying.
No, punch stat numbers like that, and you're blocking them. They're not landing.
Use it if it's instructive. Definitely caught him flush. Julian Jackson.
Glad to hear that Donald Curry's the Cobra.
Yeah. Champion #1 pound for pound.
He was a 2-division champion.
Okay. Hall of Fame every year inducts 3. Because there are years, Brian.
Top fighters. If Donald Curry.
Hall of Fame. Maybe he's a peak Hall of Famer. He's #1 pound for pound.
Up there, put somebody away. But I'm anxious, Brian, to see Tevin Farmer in a significant fight.
Dmitry Bivol with an outstanding level below, doing everything he can to try.
Earlier, Joe Smith, we know what he is. He's a blue, tough as nails.
Hey, I'm not at MLB Network. I got fame. All right, we'll do it.
The 3 guys. There are some years too, Brian.
But I think that was a wide left hook around the guard.
That has never been down. He looks hurt. That hook didn't quite land. That right. Bivol now picks up the pace.
And Smith still looking to counter with a big shot. That's what makes him dangerous.
Ooh, he ate a short, crisp right hand, and now an uppercut.
Comical with the ring, the space, the punch selection.
Round 7. By the way,
unless something significant changes, Dmitry Bivol is going to have a very hard.
Doesn't go down easy.
Now, Bivol is a very tough opponent.
168. And fight Callum Smith and get a guy.
Water, he looked comfortable. He's very easily making 170. He can comfortably make 168.
Brown, who's on fights. And you'd want to see Bivol tested again.
It will be an interesting matchup. I would like to see that.
Quitting. You know that with the right hand. Smith tries with the uppercut.
Push him down.
To both of them, so Bivol's maybe taking this round off, and Joe Smith.
Oh, another, and bounce it right off Smith. Now power kicking Smith up. Final 30 seconds. Smith tries to jab out of the corner, and he does. Bivol misses with the right hand. Interesting. Gennady Mashianov. First thing he says, I don't know how this guy's still standing.
You know, the many things to be conditioning is right up there. He just doesn't look.
I don't. So, but it's not his night. Too much class.
He's fighting.
Break, no,
the definition.
Do that again, I'm taking a point off. You understand that? Keep it clean. I'm taking a point next time.
It was dirty, but that you can say, hey, look, that's it. And with everything he has, he finally had and thought, let me throw him.
I also like the fact that Smith actually tried. You can't do it with your punches. Do it.
Your pro body slam?
Do that, clearly. Hard Bivol will occasionally, he has different velocity on his harder shot now and then.
You know, Sergey, to your earlier point, I fight, after the Chilemba fight, those are
in upstate New York.
10 seconds, this for the bell.
And the moment he stops punching, Bivol picks it up.
They'll let him down slowly there.
I think that was instinct. The tough guy came out.
I'm with you, Sergio. He was conflicted. Middleweight championship, you saw it, publicity for the middleweight championship. We know why it is well. Wasn't that Bivol was leaning on him? He went. Well, I like the one thing Sergio made.
He knows how to use the ring, but the space, like right there. Look, Joe Smith, right. That's discouraging. That's frustrating.
Bivol there landed flush on the chin. First shot at a world title belt for Joe Smith Jr. So this is his shot at the title. But this is what
punch from that angle. And the thing about finally do miss like they do there, resort to dirty tactics.
It's hard. Again, we haven't seen.
There are some guys that fight
far enough to counter, like not far enough to where he's away. That's what makes him dangerous.
Bivol dancing now. Smith doing everything. As I mentioned, Bishop. So just as we're singing his praises and saying, look,
this is his opportunity. Jump right back. Because he's going to need it.
If he has that power, so his first time past 10, he is the aggressor in this round, there's no question.
With a powerful jab anywhere, either.
That one shot, and it's there with a jab and a right hand. He is still poised, and you see.
Fighting devastating punchers, they always.
Joe, I mean, I'm not saying you're not, I'm saying we have to. He's fighting all three now. Right. Something different. Now you see the blood trip. So he's been caught this round.
Joe Smith is for years for this title shot, the 12th round.
And the fact that he's 12th and final round, world title Smith making it back in this fight. He is terrific, but he was. That's what was said. He's got 2 minutes. Look, Bivol isn't out here.
This is too quiet of a round-ship fight. You had your man hurt.
Blanchard with a lot of hard shots to drive Smith. Can he keep him at bay?
Hey, don't push it on him.
Bivol is standing right in front of him.
Is in the 175-pound division.
Bivol landed 2 counter right hands. His legs aren't really under a counter that Bivol landed.
Out of time.
10 seconds.
To the 11th, and now Bivol has him hurt. Hard right hand. Smith has never been down. Bivol on the attack. Wow, that's a statement.
Dmitry